If you don't work out consistently or eat right, you're slowly becoming less functional every single year. And I see a lot of brothers at the masjid who are struggling to get up during their prayer. They're in a chair even though they're young. And if you're only 45, there's no reason for you to already feel like you're 90. So if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s right now and you feel a lot older than you should, I want you to remember the fact that the Prophet ﷺ in his 50s was able to carry armor that weighed 50 to 65 pounds in the heat of the Saudi Arabian desert and actually fight these long battles. That's how strong and functionally fit our role model, the example, the Prophet ﷺ himself was. Yet, if we're sitting there in our 30s, 40s, and 50s being overweight, barely able to walk up a flight of stairs, barely even able to worship Allah without needing a chair, look, if you're way older, it's fine to have a chair. And if you need it as a temporary thing, that's okay. But don't just settle for being in a chair. Don't just settle for the fact that maybe in a couple of years you're going to need a chair. Start taking care of your health. Stop neglecting the body that Allah gave you. This is an amana. This is an amana from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I let you borrow my car, if some super rich guy who you really respected a lot lets you borrow his super nice car, would you return it to him in poor condition, put the wrong fuel in the engine so it doesn't perform well and so you permanently damage it? No, you wouldn't. But I hope that you respect Allah more than you would respect a rich human being that you respect a lot. We all respect Allah to the highest level, yet sometimes we forget about the amana of this body. And I would hope that you value the two eyes that you have, the two arms, the two legs that you have more than you would value a material vehicle. Even the most expensive car in the world, you wouldn't trade it for your right arm, let alone for your whole body. So stop trashing your body. Stop putting the wrong fuel in your body and permanently damaging it. Instead, you want to put the right fuel that helps you to perform your best, just like that high-performance car, and gives you the longevity, just like the car as well, so that you can have the best body that you can for the rest of your life. And so you can be the best slave of Allah that you possibly can when it comes to the service you do for your community, for your family, for your masjid, for your work. These are all ways that we can worship Allah and be Allah's servants on this earth by serving His creation in a way of ihsan. Allah has commanded ihsan, excellence in all things. So stop being mediocre in your body. It's only hurting you in your ibadah, your worldly affairs, everything, versus when you finally get fit, you finally take care of your health, you finally work out, you finally eat healthy, guess what? All these areas are going to improve. Do it for your ibadah alone and do it for Allah alone. And watch how Allah puts so much more barakah and capability into everything else that you do in your life because you finally took care of the body He gave you and you're finally using it to the fullest of its capacity instead of taking it for granted and trashing your health. Share this reminder with somebody who needs to hear it. Assalamu alaikum.